Hey guys, time to chill out with Sub-07 and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time 3D. Last time, we found ourselves clearing the Forest Temple after facing off with Phantom Ganon and requiring for ourselves the second medallion, the Forest Medallion, thanks to our friend Zora. This time, we're heading back to the Temple of Time as Navi suggested. However, there is still some stuff that we can take care of first. For one thing, there's some gold Skulltulas that we have missed along the way that we actually can grab right now. One of which requires the Sun Song, so give me just a moment. What's up, dude? Feel like I've known you for a long time, mister. Well, you probably have. I'm just gonna raid Zora's house real fast, don't mind me. And then I'm gonna leave immediately. I need the Sun Song for a particular reason, so we're gonna play it right now. There we go. Force it to be nighttime here so that we get sent out during the darkness. And you'll see there's a gold Skulltula right up there. Shoot it. That's a one hit, and that's another token for us. 42. Ah, the answer, finally. I never actually got around to reading Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. I really gotta do that at some point. But yes, that's the only one in particular in Lost Woods, or not Lost Woods, Kokiri Forest that is of concern to us. But there is others in Lost Woods. One of which we can't get just yet, we need a couple things for it. But one we can get in the Sacred Forest Grove that I actually forgot about. This one you might not even catch your first time through because, well, once you get the tools for it, you might as well have missed it because you already went to the Forest Temple. I'm gonna go grab this one, so I'll see you in just a second. Damn, that's actually kind of screwed up. I didn't realize that Mito would say that if you came back to him. He actually apologized for being a dickhead, and Zora cared about us that much that she asked Mito to tell us that. Jeez. That's a bit heavy. There is one here right outside the forest stage that we can get. Like, you can hear it right now. We kind of needed to put something into the soft soil around here, so we can't get that just yet. Navi, that's not helping. One fun thing about revisiting this place with the bow in hand, you can just do L targeting and go into third person, and you can snipe all the moblins with ease. It's really funny. Except they're also invincible when they're charging, so try not to do that. Let's see if I can't do this, though, because I know you can try and do this. Yes! Spin attack does also work on them if you want to really fuck with these guys. They're not the best when it comes to, you know, dealing with stuff like that. Oh god. Ow! I'm gonna get you eventually, you stupid moblins. There we go. Oh, I see it, actually. I saw it for a split second. Let's wait for this guy to get into view. And shoot him so we can deal with him. I believe it is right up there. Yes. Shoot it, and use your hook shot to retrieve it. There we go. That's 43, I believe? 43? Yeah, 43. Jesus. Now, this is the part where I would say just turn around, but we're basically at the end of the maze already. Might as well just make one last jump for it. Because there's a ladder here. It just makes it easy for us. Normally you're supposed to just, you know, use this to get over here and spot it from here, but you can actually get it from the ground if you're taking care of the moblins along the way. So don't worry too much about it. Navi, once again, seems to be hovering around stuff, though. That's kind of weird. Alright, but that being said, I will meet you guys on the way back to Hyrule Field because I believe that is actually everything we can get for now. So I will see you in just a bit. Okay, that's really funny. If you come back at night and look at the forest tree sprout, it's fucking got us a beam of light emanating from it even during the darkness. That's great. One, I guess, nice thing about Hyrule Field now that Ganondorf's taken over, since he destroyed the drawbridge, you can just go inside here whenever you want. You don't gotta worry about it being daytime anymore, which is kind of nice. A bit fucked up, but gotta look at the bright side, I guess. Now, Navi said head to the Temple of Time again. I'm not entirely sure why she's telling us to do that. There isn't much of anything around here. But there is that one gold Skulltula that is right outside of Ganon's castle that we also forgot to get, so we'll grab that while we're here too. Because otherwise, I'm gonna forget about it until the very end of the game, and I'd rather not do that. Come on, Link. Dodge roll the victory. Come on. Come on. Come on. One more. Thank you. There you are. Strike that down. And that's another one. 45? 44. Still an excellent number. Goodness, we are racking up these guys left and right. Like, I think it's just because of blowback from playing Breath of the Wild and recently 100%ing it, and yes, I did in fact 100% it, which means I got all the Korok seeds, God help me. It feels so weird that you get these things so much faster in this game by comparison. Yeah, there's still some retreading you gotta do, but otherwise, you make so much faster progress on this. Regardless, let's head this direction. Let's see, why exactly does Navi want us to go in here? Well, we're about to find out. Oh, Sheik's back. But she moved over slightly, that's good. You destroyed the wicked creatures that haunted the temple and awakened the sage. But there are still other sages who need your help. In order to awaken all the other sages, you must become even more powerful. You must travel over mountains, underwater, and even through time. There's no time dungeon. If you want to return to your original time, return the Master Sword to the pedestal of time. Well, actually, no, I take back what I said. By doing this, you will travel back in time 7 years. If you want to challenge the mighty foes you defeated again, make for the bed in your childhood home. In the realm of dreams, you should be able to face them anew. The time will come when you have to return here quickly. I will teach this to you for when that time comes. The song to return you to the Temple of Time, the Prelude of Light. You have learned the Prelude of Light. And now we have a fast travel to Temple of Time whenever we want. As long as you hold the Ocarina of Time and the Master Sword, you hold time itself in your hands. Sub, we will meet again. Flashbang! So yeah, we have a way back to the past whenever we want. Just replant the Master Sword and we'll go back. It is not the end if we choose to return to Child Link Adventures. Also worth noting, she mentioned that we can refight bosses. You can do that by revisiting your childhood home in Kokiri Forest. Kind of an odd thing, but it is a nice feature, and it does even keep track of progress of how fast you kill bosses, which is kind of cool. Ultimately, I think we are going to return this sword real fast because there's a lot of things that I forgot that we can take care of as young Link. One of which we should be able to get right about now. Alright, youngin', let's move. Because of the stuff we picked up along the journey as adult Link, there's actually some things we can do in the past as young Link. You might think that doesn't make any sense because, well, duh. How the hell could we use stuff that we earned in the future because that was 7 years in the future and hasn't happened yet? But you'd be surprised. For example, look closely at your Ocarina. We can still play any melody that we learned as adult Link. The Song of Storms, the Midwinter Forest, and the Prelude of Light are all available to us. If we wanted to, we have easy access to those areas whenever we want. And as it turns out, one of those songs is about to be very, very important to us. Head this direction. Hyrule Castle actually has a second gold Skulltula that I forgot about. But in order to access it, you need the Song of Storms. Here's what you gotta do. Roll this way, and we're gonna do some guard evasion as usual. Take a sweet flip. Or not. I guess Link wasn't feeling the flip this time. Hold up, you did not see me. That's bullshit. That is bullshit and a half. Oh, whatever. Anyways, in order to get this gold Skulltula, we gotta get inside the castle, walls, so I'll see you again in just a second. What do you got to say for us, Mr. Sheikah Stone? I overheard this. They say that, contrary to her elegant image, Princess Zelda of Hyrule Castle is in fact a tomboy. That's kind of fun. But regardless, that's not why we're here. We need to avoid these guards, so take a trip in the water. Let's take that mask off once we get back to surface. But yes, we need the Song of Storms for this, because ultimately there's a secret spot right over here. The Shard of Agony will resonate. Play the Song of Storms. You might have never even realized this was here, because why would you? Just fall on in. And we got cracked walls. You know how this works. Blow it up. Blow it all up. All of it. Oh, we already killed it. Oops. Sorry, bud. Didn't mean to murder you immediately. Let's whip out that boomerang. And get ourselves number 45. Nice. What else do we actually got around here? Because I don't actually remember this spot at all. Another wall Skulltula. Or Skullwaltula, I should say. These things really aren't that threatening at all. Ooh. Bugs. I need these. I'll be taking that. Got a bug in a bottle. What do you got to say for us, Sheikah Stone? Come on. Come on. I overheard this. They say you might find something new in dungeons that you've already finished. Yes! Actually, extremely true. Because that's something that I also forgot about. Oh, no, that's the Prelude of Light. I'll almost play that again. Lax YXY, got it. Also, fun thing, you can just play the music right from this screen. You don't need to be on the main Ocarina screen to do that. Let's head back to the forest, because we actually need to head back inside the Deku tree to get the one gold Skulltula that I fucking forgot about. We can get it now. I just forgot. Hi, Saria. Yeah, she's fine. But what do you got to say real fast? I think we've already talked to you, though. Possible to find a total of 100 gold Skulltulas across Hyrule. Yeah, that's true. Ain't that the truth? If only it stayed at 100. I'll meet you guys back inside the Great Deku Tree. Oh, there it is. Them just basically confirming, yeah, Kaepora Gaebor is the reincarnation of the Sage of Light. Yeah, that's what Rauru is. Stupid owl. Here we go. Soft soil patch right here. Almost forgot about this. We gotta do this one first. Pop it out. Got some bugs. Don't want to forget about this after all. Wait for it. Spits out another one. And hand over that token. Thank you and good night. How many is that? 46 now? Good God. Back inside the Great Deku Tree, drop down. If you remember from way back when, there was a cracked wall that we could not do anything about at the time. We can take care of that now, because we have the power of explosives on our side. So slide up into here, and let's head this direction. Now while we're doing this, there's something I gotta point out. Interesting thing to note about Ocarina of Time is its place regarding the Zelda timeline. This is a rather contentious subject for some people, because a lot of people think the Zelda timeline is kind of fucking stupid. But most of the games are connected chronologically to some extent, at least according to Nintendo. There is the official page in the Hyrule Historia that confirms it like this. There's actually 3 timelines for Zelda, and Ocarina of Time is the point of divergence. Here are you. Hold still. But yes, depending on what happens according to Ocarina of Time's plot will influence which direction and which timeline the game follows. There is the part where Link fucking dies. I'm not kidding, that's actually a regular-ass part of the timeline, if Link just fails to kill Ganondorf. There is the normal ending of the game, which is a separate timeline, and there's the ending where Link decides to go back to being a small child and just tells the king to arrest Ganondorf. That is part of the timeline. I don't know why. But that is every Skulltula in this area. That is everything inside the Great Deku Tree. Let's get the hell out of here, and thankfully we have an easy way out. Did I actually want to play this song? I don't know. I might have not wanted to. Never mind. Sorry, guys. The fancy music can wait. Let's play the Prelude of Light and head back this direction. It's really weird. There is literally a laid out timeline for the Zelda canon of all the games pre-Breath of the Wild that showcases where everything falls. Skyward Sword is like the beginning of the timeline period, and everything else is here, including shit like Triforce Heroes. Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, as far as I'm aware, do not have a place in the timeline. They might be the start of a new timeline, because they have not been confirmed for any particular place in the locations. Which I guess makes sense. They're radically different games compared to everything else. Let's see. What exactly was I wanting to do here? Because there's a couple of things that we can still do. Okay, I hate to do this, but I think I might have to for safety. I'm gonna head back to Zora's River, and unfortunately, I'm gonna buy more beans. Because we need beans. I'll see you guys in a second. I know this is probably blasphemy to say, but while I enjoy Hyrule Field as a theme, I think it's pretty much far from my favorite theme for overworld traversal. Like, there's a lot of really good overworld themes out there, and Hyrule Field is nice, but even amongst Zelda games, I don't think this is my favorite. Like, the Great Sea has got a really good one as well. And actually, I really like the open skies for Skyloft in Skyward Sword for music. I don't know, there's a lot of good overworld themes, and that's just from the Zelda series alone. There's great other ones, like if you want to discuss stuff like Bravely Default, that shit's got an amazing overworld theme. But regardless, we're here to do it again. I don't want to, but I feel like I have to, just out of necessity. Hello, sir. Well, they're not that popular yet. I will take 2 of these, I believe, is what I need. Something like that. How about some magic beans? They're getting to be quite popular. 30 for one. Yeah, every time he says it, they just go up in price. Fucking capitalism, I swear. All the rage? No thanks. I do wonder why he's just sitting out here eating beans and why he's upping the price for a small child. That's kind of rude. However, being in Zora's River actually gives us one distinct thing that we can do that I almost forgot about as well. Remember the frogs that we played music for earlier? Well, we have one more song. Might as well see if they'll listen to the Song of Storms. They'll only show up for young Link. Adult Link does not have any frogs in this timeline, poor guy. But let's go hang out with them. Some frogs are looking at you from underwater. Yep. Let's just pull this out. Only one of them's left that we haven't made big, so let's play the Song of Storms for them. There you go, bud. Wow, that melody's so cool, Ribbit. Singing in the pond. Oh, what a feeling, Ribbit. Please take this as a token of our froggish gratitude, Ribbit. All right, see you, Ribbit. And we get another piece of heart for our troubles. Dang, so many good shit we can get out here. But I believe, did that actually make him bigger? No, it did not. Really? I thought for sure that was the song that would actually make him big. Oh, wait. No, now I remember. That song is the song that will just guarantee you a heart piece. I believe the last song that we needed to use on these guys is the Song of Time. Yep, there we go. Young lad, you play the ocarina well. That melody is so fine, Ribbit. We all should practice it, Ribbit. Take rupees as a souvenir. If you come by with another nice melody, please drop by and play it. And there's the last 50 rupee we get from them. Remember, in total, these guys give you 250 rupees. Wild. However, pull out that ocarina once again. Look at us. We're all huge frogs. We're the world-famous Fabulous 5 froggish tenors, Ribbit. Make us jump so we can eat the bugs flying above us, Ribbit. Okay, then. Ready, set, go. Before we begin this, I want you to note something. The frog's positions correspond to directions on the ocarina. This is actually a preset pattern that if you know it and have memorized it, you can play without having to think. This is also different between the 3DS and N64 versions, so I'm going to go through this as best as I can for both. The 3DS version, it is as follows. L, X, Y, R, X, Y, R, L, R, L, R, Y, X, L. And young boy, you did great. Perfect. We're all stuffed, Rivet. Let's take this token of our gratitude. And that's our second piece of heart. Yeah, the frogs give you 2 pieces of heart. These guys are awesome. Gotta love the frogs. But yes, the alternate version, if you're playing the N64 version, goes something like this. A, left, right, down, left, right, down, A, down, right, left, A. There's a lot of directions to it, trust me, but you do get stuff for it, so I'd say it's worth it. Like, honestly, the frogs are just nice to you. They give you a ton of shit for free. Who'd have thought that Link's best friends in this world would be fucking frogs? That's actually kind of sad now to think about it. Oh god, poor guy. But regardless, we got 45 gold Skulltulas as well. We're due for a reward. Let's head back to Kakariko and grab that. Alright, back inside the House of Skulltula. We got 40, so let's find the next guy to give our rewards to. Not you. I believe we already got you. I think it's this guy, actually. Nope, you're the one we've already gotten. Is it you? The curse has been broken! Thank you! Here's a reward for you. For 40 Skulltulas, you get bomb shoes. In the item subscreen, you can set them to the buttons. Carry and place with the buttons. These are a new type of bomb that can even crawl up walls. Aim well and release. We've seen these from bomb shoe bowling, but yeah, we can actually get these for ourselves and mess around with them if we really want to. Very dangerous weapons if you're not wielding them right, but pretty effective if used in the right hands. I believe the reward might actually be slightly different in the N64 version. I'm gonna double check that real fast in my notes. But I believe, either way, it's not the most important thing in the world, but it's still a useful thing regardless. And looks like no, actually it is just bomb shoes for both sides for once you get 40 rupees. Unfortunate, but what can you do? Plus, we're already close to the 50 rupees thresholds, or 50 gold Skulltulas, so we'll get our next reward soon enough. But I believe for now that is just about everything that we can do in this place. I do think I do want to grab some more bugs real fast. So let's grab those. But aside from that, there really isn't too much else that we can do for now. The most I could do is maybe check out Lake Hylia, because I believe there's a soft soil patch out there. But otherwise, I will see you guys back at the Temple of Time if I decide to go there first. Alright, the important part that I'm thinking about is right here. This soft soil patch, you want to plant a magic bean in. Normally I say don't bother with magic beans, but there are rare exceptions, and this is one of them. I do believe that there is a gold Skulltula in here as well, but I'm pretty sure we already got it, and if not, we're gonna have to come back and get it. But otherwise, I will see you back at the Temple of Time in just a sec. Alright, here we are, back in the Temple of Time, and I think that's gonna call it for us. We've done a lot for picking things up, and I think next time, on Let's Play Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time 3D, we got one more place we want to check out before we go checking out Death Mountain like Navi wants us to. Trust me, this will be important for us. Till next time, ice out.